I wonder if every step I take is a fatal mistake, another heartbreak. I wonder if every beginning is another crack in my sanity, how long before the crack, the calamity, I'm pretentious, sure. But even I don't want another ripped up page, inspiration born from pain, I think I'll just take the writer's block. See, I used to look down every path as though it carried my entire future. Used to see possibilities through a hopeful haze, but then I floated above this maze of smoke. The fog lifted and I saw every dead end ending in the same fire that has set me free. I'm not scared of fire. But I'm scared of the way it glows and glitters from a distance, because I swear it used to look more like sunlight. It used to look more like forever, and sometimes I wish I didn't know better. Because I guess the anticipation is always worse than the damage. Sometimes this anxiety is more than I can manage, but some part of me will still do anything for the moment of anti-gravity a split second before the fall. And I know that if you hit water from high enough, it feels like concrete. And I know I should be scared, but God, from up here it looks beautiful. I'm an artist, and I will do anything to create, even if I'm afraid and even if my hands shake. But sometimes my words have more courage than I do. Sometimes my words are reckless. You ask me what I meant and I don't know how to tell you that I'm terrified. That attachments feel like apartments and I can barely afford the rent. That it took me a year and a lost and found to realize that I was more often lost than found. That I always overanalyze, read between the lines, try letters, try commas, every breath, every pause. I don't miss being someone else's side project. I don't miss the moment when every alone became a without. I don't miss the feeling of the ground falling out beneath my feet as I clung on to hope. I don't know how to tell you that hope was a cage, and I think some part of me rotted away forever. See, I'm scared of endings, sure, but mostly I'm scared of summaries. You know, I don't talk about the letters. I don't talk about the better things. It's worse to think that it meant something. Worse because this means something, and I don't want to tell anyone that I never cared about you. And selfishly, I hope you're scared too.